The world will not survive nuclear war. Representational image credit, Creative Commons. The world is now facing another threat of nuclear war the moment North Korea retreats from the so-called Singapore deal. The body language of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is as unpleasant as before, though U.S. President Donald Trump is upbeat about the peace agreement. Neighboring countries of the North seem on edge as ever, knowing the past failures of such details with belligerent Pyongyang. Tensions are not down yet, as the superpowers of the world do not seem to be getting along quite as well. What, though, will happen if one of the countries carries out an attack? A new study has delved into this subject to find out just how much damage a nuclear bomb would have to cause before the aggressors themselves are negatively impacted by their actions. Researchers looked only into the nuclear winter effect of a thermonuclear explosion and how this would affect the nation that is attacked in the first place. Nuclear winter is a scenario predicted by scientists where, following a nuclear war, clouds of dust and other particles create a layer in the atmosphere, blocking the sun out. This would plunge the planet into a period of extreme cold weather. Nuclear autumn is a milder version of the same scenario, but the study predicts that, in this case, about 10% of the world's agriculture would die. How many bombs would it take? A release by the Multidisciplinary Digital Publishing Institute (MDPI) Safety Journal has probed 3 conditions. First, how many nukes must a country have as a minimum, or low weapon limit, to act as a real deterrent? Second, what is the ability of the aggressor nation to actually feed themselves post an attack? And third, what is the best-case scenario in case the aggressor nation is wealthy and with abundant cultivable land? The possible outcomes were analyzed for starvation conditions and impact on the economy in case of 7,000, 1,000, and 100 nuclear weapons scenarios. A group of Indians looks at pictures showing victims of the Hiroshima bombing at a nuclear awareness exhibition in New Delhi, June 16. Reuters. There are about 15,000 nuclear bombs in the world, which we know right now are enough to completely destroy the planet and everything it shelters. According to a report on the study by Gizmodo, the results of this research were not as clear-cut as expected. One of the findings in this study, notes the report, it is that no country should have more than 100 nuclear warheads. Beyond this point, say the researchers, the blowback will be too severe for even the attackers. What would the result be? The repercussions will come in the form of environmental, agricultural, and socio-economic devastation, all of which will result in a serious loss of life in their own home countries. All of this, when there is no retaliation from the attacked nation. 100 nukes is also a big enough number to act as an effective nuclear deterrent, the researchers have found. It is not rational for any of these 7 countries, USA, Russia, UK, France, India, Pakistan, and China along with Israel and North Korea, to maintain stockpiles of weapons in excess of 100 that could result in such a large potential impact on their own citizens if they were used, the researchers note. Having said that, they have also pointed out that while 100 seems like a nice round number, given the capacity of certain types of bombs, some large enough to wipe out entire cities, it would still cause unimaginable environmental devastation. The effects of a nuclear war, even if just between 2 countries, will undoubtedly be felt across the world. The most rational number of nuclear weapons for a country to have is 0, they say.